glad you've joined us to learn about installing a native or drought-tolerant lawn. First, you need to prepare the surface, and there are many different ways you can ready your surface for seeding. You can mow your lawn as short as possible and then put 10 to 15 layers of newspaper down. Soak the paper completely and add 2 to 3 inches of soil on top. Cover your lawn with a tarp, which will take a few months and, depending on where you live, could take the whole summer. Mow the lawn as short as possible. Rent a sod cutter, flip over the sod, and add 2 to 3 inches of soil. Remove the existing lawn altogether and then bring in more topsoil compost. Kill the sod with Roundup, which may require 2 to 3 applications, or you can use vinegar or a natural alternative. The natural application has been found problematic, though, as it doesn't always kill the existing grass entirely and then competes with the new native seed. Burning the dead lawn is ideal for creating a nutrient source. You'll need to check with your city ordinances. If you can burn it, leave it as long as possible before killing it. If you can't burn, mow it close to the ground before starting your surface prep. Once your surface is ready, it's time to get the seed in the ground. The old-fashioned way, by hand. You can't overseed and you can underseed. Rake in 3 directions: vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. If there is a thatch available, you can keep the thatch for cover. Rake or throw the thatch on top of seed as a mulch. Or you can rent a slid seeder from your local nursery or landscaping company, or have your landscaping company seed for you. Run the slid seeder in 3 different directions: horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Then add the seed to the machine and run it in the 3 different directions. Hand throw more seed on top when finished. You want this type of seed density when finished with either hand seeding or using a slit seeder. Don't forget to set your clock. Initially, it's important to keep the ground consistently moist. Usually this means watering 2 to 3 times a day for the first 2 weeks. Once seed has germinated after approximately 2 weeks, watering can be reduced down to 3 times per week. Once the lawn is established, you can water once a week or as little as once every 2 weeks, depending on your location. Watering deeply and infrequently will encourage root growth and give your lawn resilience during the heat of summer. Invest in an efficient irrigation system. Isolate your lawn from your beds. Use spray rotor heads for grass and drip for shrubs and trees. If you find you have a bare patch or patches after 3 weeks, you'll want to reseed those areas. Reseeding requires a dry lawn. Stop watering for 3 to 4 days before seeding and restart the process, raking 3 directions, and then add your seed. Hand water those areas to keep newly seeded areas moist. Fertilizing the lawn comes after about 3 to 4 weeks. Fertilizing a new lawn means targeting the soil and roots with micronutrients, biotics, humic acid, and a low nitrogen content fertilizer. High nitrogen feeds the leaf blade, and that is not as important as feeding the root structure right now. We used organic compost tea spray with micronutrients and humic acid. You can also use fertilizer or compost. If you are not using herbicides, you will want to start weeding right away. If using targeted spot herbicide, wait until the new lawn has been mown 3 to 4 times before spot spraying. To increase the grass blade density of your new lawn more quickly, aerate it once to twice spring and fall. Reseed with your native species and add fertilizer compost. This will build your soil and increase the grass's ability to outcompete weeds. A free outreach program certifying and acknowledging residents who choose practices that help to protect our river, creeks, and watershed. For questions about this video or to be certified to start your own trout-friendly lawn program, contact the Wood River Land Trust at troutfriendly.woodriverlandtrust.org. To start a trout-friendly lawn program in your area, call us. We are happy to share our program, experience, and materials.